Explore Tulsa is ready to jump into the Wayback Machine and check out life in the 1920s and 30s with a bustling tea town.
That's when many of the iconic buildings of downtown began to take their form, and the art from that time period lives on at the Tulsa Art Deco Museum.
Art Deco is really kind of hard to define because it's kind of this umbrella term that encompasses a lot of different things. It was really kind of the first modern art movement and design style, and I feel like it also influenced the modern movements in the 50s and 60s and even into today, and I feel like it's just an everlasting design style because it was pretty much the first modern art design style. The museum started in 2009. We partnered with the Arts and Humanities Council of Tulsa, and then in May of 2012 we opened up our museum inside this small gift shop space, and slowly we've expanded into all of the display cases out in the lobby. William Franklin and Chris McDaniels are the founders of the museum, and William he's an artist. He actually did the painting behind me and some of the other paintings around the museum, and he just had this great idea of creating a Tulsa Art Deco museum because Tulsa is so well known for its Art Deco. Zigzag Art Deco is kind of a radically modern design style that was most popular in the 20s and 30s, and it utilizes like sharp geometric shapes and verticality, while the streamlined Art Deco uses like smooth curves and stuff like that. So it's really kind of hard to define Art Deco, but it's just a radically modern design style that was most popular in the 20s and 30s. Some of our windows out there, like the zigzag Art Deco style I was talking about, we have an exhibit on several different domestic appliances from the 20s and 30s that utilize that zigzag style, and it's interesting how ornate they created these pieces when they were just for everyday use. I mean, today we just make them out of cheap plastic or whatever, but they took time and care to make these everyday pieces really interesting and ornate. Some other windows we have range from like fashion to smoke stands. We have in the 20s and 30s, smoking was a really popular thing, and so you have a lot of these beautiful Art Deco pieces that are just meant to hold ashtrays, and so it's really interesting. And we also have a lot of Frank arts, which are probably one of our more high dollar exhibits, or most expensive pieces from the Kelsey collection. She has a lot of her pieces inside our museum. She has an extensive collection of Art Deco, and her name is Kelsey, and everyone calls her Deco Debbie just because her entire house is filled with Art Deco pieces and Art Nouveau pieces. The Tulsa Art Deco Museum is important for Tulsa because Tulsa is so well known for its Art Deco history, and through the years we've lost so many Art Deco buildings that it's important to promote Art Deco and the important design style that it was and how radically modern it would have been in the 20s and 30s. If you think about that time, there are tons of people living out in the countryside without electricity or plumbing, and then they come to this modern city with this very geometric and modern Art Deco architectural style, and it would have just been amazing just to see a new modern city like that with electricity and running water and all that incredible types of things.